As the morning sun rises over Kyle of Lacouche, I'm setting off to explore Attadale House and Gardens. Set over 30,000 acres, it was built in 1755 by Donald Matheson and has changed hands 4 times through 4 families. Most recently, to the Macphersons in 1952. Joanna Macpherson runs the estate these days.
Such a lovely house. Oh, thank you. You're very kind.
Leaving a high-flying publishing career in London. Under her care, the grounds are open to visitors who can enjoy the grand estate inside and out. While guests enjoy a cuppa, I steal Joanna for a private tour.
You meet at last.
Lovely to meet you.
Very nice to see you.
What a beautiful day we've got at
Aren't we
Attadale.
lucky with the sunshine? Come inside.
Thank you.
So do come in.
Oh my goodness, Joanna, this is amazing.
I think it's quite fun, isn't it?
So how did you end up here, Joanna?
Good question. Historically speaking, our Macphersons came from Skye. Back in the 18th century, for 3 generations, they were ministers on Skye. But later on, they went off to conquer the world in various directions. And my grandfather only bought this place in 1952.
Wow.
Because after the war, people thought there was no future for estates like this. And my parents took it over in the 70s, and they lived here full-time from the mid-80s.
My goodness.
And I was dragged up from London in 2012,
Wow.
when my mother said I can't go on, very wisely, so here I am. And I wanted to show you this photograph. I thought you'd enjoy it. It's on my father with his 3 brothers, and it's by a man called Norman Parkinson, who became a famous fashion photographer after the war in the 60s and 70s. And it was Cecil Beaton and Norman Parkinson were the 2 top photographers internationally for things like Vogue. But this was before the war, and he used this pictures like this to sort of publicise his business in Mayfair. And now I'm going to show, as you look over here, you can see them in much later life.
Oh, wow.
And they're standing in the right order. So that's the eldest, the smiley one's my dad, and then that's the youngest at the end. So it's quite fun to see, to compare and contrast.
Your dad's still got the cheeky grin.
Good spot, good spot. Yeah, entirely natural. His natural attitude to life. He was very cheerful.
Would you say you're like your mum or your dad?
That's a difficult question. I'm not prepared to comment. So I thought I'd take you down here because this used to just be the driveway to our house, so no one else came along. But they built a new road in the 70s, and what this has done is blocked the natural drainage to the sea.
Oh, right.
And so what they did was create a Japanese garden.
My goodness.
So here we are, and there's gravel on the ground, which means that when the water is 2 feet deep in the winter and lies, it won't ruin everything. That's the theory.
Joanna, this is stunning.
So let me explain a few elements of Japanese gardens. You've got to stand here and look over there. And this is what they call borrowed landscape. Do you see the hills in the distance with the light on them?
Yeah.
Those are the Applecross Hills, which has the highest road in the British Isles. So it goes from sea level right up. I cannot tell you how rare it is to be able to see that view, so you're jolly lucky. You have cloud pruning. So do you see the yew tree there cut into circles? And then if you look at the hedge that goes all the way around the garden, do you see it's all wavy, very un-British. British hedges are like this. If you look over there, you can see a salmon making his way upstream, or maybe I should say her way upstream to spawn. And the idea that anyone can achieve their ambitions in life through their own efforts. So this is the River of Life. And then if we turn around here, you've got the Islands of the Blessed. And the idea is that the immortals were born, the gods lived on the islands. And so if you were a junior Buddhist monk, you would rake the gravel and meditate. And the gravel represents the sea. And then a final element is this, which is a sort of reference to the Japanese tea ceremony. And even the emperor would have to bow down while performing the Japanese tea ceremony. So it's a very nice, restful place.
This is incredible. It's such a haven. Your mum must have been really creative to design this.
Yeah, she never actually got to Japan, but she did do a lot of research and
Yeah.
read a lot of books, and this was the result. So, yeah, no, big projects.
Incredible.
My father used to say, no more projects, Nicky. But she didn't listen. It's a lovely place, and it's quite special.
Joanna, I couldn't agree more.